Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we started the Goron Mines, and in this episode we're going to start off by taking on the mini-boss of this dungeon. So let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to get our dungeon item pretty fast here. Be very nice to get that, because once we get this, pretty much the slingshot is extremely useless. So let's get this started. Oh, hello, Goron. I have something to tell you. Whoa, human! What business does a human have coming here? None! No business! This is a forbidden place. I will protect this treasure from you! But I was gonna talk to you about that treasure. Oh. So pretty much this Goron doesn't realize at all that we're gonna be here to talk to him about the treasure, telling him that we need it. He doesn't realize this at all and just goes headfirst fighting. That shows how smart this guy is. So pretty much what you want to do here is, you see, if you try to attack him, you can't do anything. Wait until he swings his arm back like that, and then that's when you strike. Then from here, you grab him and throw the Goron right behind you. Now, I was wrong actually in the previous episode where I mentioned, oh, the last time I'm gonna have to grab these Gorons is on the way up to the Death Mountain here, because right here we're doing it again. I forgot all about this segment having this throwing gimmick. So pretty much what you want to do is, when he's stunned, make sure you're facing away from the lava like this, and you're pretty close to an edge, because that's how you're gonna knock him into the lava. So right here's a good spot too. What I recommend is just hold forward and then slice your sword so you can do stabs, because the stabs have the most reach, and that's how you're going to stun them pretty easily. But with that, this Goron's already all defeated and burned up, washed up, whatever, however you want to say it. Ugh, that hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe? Huh? So that is why you were here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. So now he realizes, after a good beating and a burning of the lava, that we're here actually to save these Gorons from our destruction. And that's sad. It took him a beating to realize, oh, we're friends and we're here to help. Good going, buddy. Good going. Okay, but let's go ahead into the next room and get this item that the hero of the past used. They're not saying what it is, so I wonder, what's this item that they're talking about? Well, let's find out, because the treasure chest is right here containing that item. So now we have the hero's bow. This belonged to the hero of legend. Pretty much, this bow belonged to one of the links in a previous game, so that's what this is for. And when you first get it, it can hold up to 30 arrows. If you upgrade this thing's quiver enough, it can go up to 100 arrows. This thing can carry a lot of arrows, and it can pretty much one-shot some enemies. Like right here, it can one-shot this guy, no problem. And that's weird, the controls are inverted. I don't know why. I don't remember these controls being inverted. Let me check something really quick. No, there's no option to change them. I don't know why. I guess it's because I haven't played the game so long. I thought these controls were normal, not inverted. I guess that must be the reason. But as you see here, we can't really do anything in this area here. All these guys are locked, but so that means we can't move them. You can move these statues, but right now, since they're locked in place, we can't. And they're not attacking us. Well, now they will. Just walk up to one of them here, and it will start shooting lasers. What you want to do is aim for the eye. Doing so will shut it down, and killing it will open up the hatches there, so now you can move it freely. Right in here is not only where we get the compass, but also this is where we get our last key shard. So, actually, it's right in this room. I missed this the first time playing the game, and this one's actually very easy to miss, because if you're not in this room exploring and you're just going right through, You're gonna miss this key shard pretty easily. So, with that all said, there's only one more elder left, so let's talk to him. Ah, you are here at last. I heard that you might pay a visit, young human. I am farsighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. And by doing so, we've made the big key, so now we can get to the boss room. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form. But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now to the patriarch's room. Will do, but first things first, money. Always like grabbing these rupees while I'm in these rooms, so let's go ahead and get another purple rupee. Our wallet is already at 269, really almost filled. And we came in here with just a little over 100. It was like 130, I believe, so that's pretty good. You're getting a lot of rupees in this place. You get a lot of rupees in a lot of these dungeons, so that's good. Now, as you notice, these guys have shut off again, so you need to go back over here, and then you need to walk back, and that's how they're all activated again. Kind of weird how that works, but oh well, not a big deal. So I mentioned this when we first were entering the mini-boss room there, but once you get the arrows here, once you get the bow and arrow, the slingshot is utterly useless. You never have to use it ever again. And in fact, you never really want to, because the hero's bow is going to do a lot more damage than the slingshot would, and plus, the arrows don't have a curved shot. So you're not really going to have a problem missing. Can I grab this thing, please? Thank you. So that's actually pretty much introducing one of the things I don't really like about this game all that much. Out of all the other Zelda games, this is one of the ones that does this the most, and it's pretty disappointing. When you get an item in this game, a previous item gets put out of use. So an example here is you get the hero's bow, and you're never going to have use again for the slingshot. You're going to be noticing that happening a lot in this game, because a lot of the previous items you're going to have will be replaced pretty much. You can still use them if you want, but you don't have any use for them because they don't really do all that much to help you now. Because not only does everything else require the other stuff, like there's nothing going to be required to be used by the slingshot ever again, but the arrows? Oh, that's different. You're going to be using these almost all the time. Or at least in this part, you're going to be using them all the time. But that's one of the things I've noticed in this game. It's a pretty stupid idea that, you know, by the way, just shoot an arrow in these guys' mouth and it's a one-hit KO. Pretty much the arrows are bombs to these guys in this game, which is kind of weird. A one-shot with an arrow pretty much kills these guys, and that used to be the trait of the bombs. Kind of weird how that works. I want to get some of these arrows before they fade away. Well, that filled up my quiver. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to lock on now. Alright, so what was I saying before? Oh yeah, items can be placed easily. Yeah, in this Zelda game, I think it has the worst trait of having older items being replaced by newer ones and never having to be used again. And it's very disappointing they do that simply because there's no need for it. These items can still have some use. In other Zelda games, they bring back the item usage for items that you got early on in the adventure. Why can't you do it in this game, right? It's very disappointing to see that a lot of items pretty much get replaced in this game. And like I said, this Zelda game, out of all the Zelda games, I think does it the most, because a good chunk of Zelda games do have that bad trait, but this is the worst contender. I think Skyward Sword was pretty much getting it, improving on that attribute by making you use items that you got in the past, making you use those older items again, which I do appreciate that, since I don't want to get an item and then never have to use it again later on in the game. So give me a use for it somewhere, please. And luckily, Skyward Sword did kind of fix that little issue. So that's nice to see, although I still haven't finished the game yet. It's just, one, I haven't had the time, two, I haven't had the interest, and three, I've been busy playing other games, I just haven't gotten around to it. I would probably finish it just for the sake of, you know, saying I've beaten the game so I can see what the game really has, but I don't know. I mean, I know people are gonna hate on me for saying that kind of thing, but I don't enjoy the game as much as other people do. I just have to, I guess, try the game again and see where it goes from there. Oh hey, these guys again. The guys that, well, before they were spitting lava at us, now they're just spitting water balls at us for some reason. I guess they suck up whatever's around them, just use that. I'm doing this now only because this is the only time we're ever gonna see this, shield attack getting used to reflect projectiles like this, so let me just show it off while I can, right? Because that was pretty much the last time we can do it. Oh, we can kill these guys with one shot. And I'm getting a phone call. Yes, that's a Mega Man 2 theme. So, let me mute that really quick. I gotta take this, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take that call. It was something about work, so I needed to answer that. Yeah, that was the Mega Man 2 ringtone you guys heard. I'm not going to be editing that out simply because, well, that's going to be a pain to edit out. And it's too much work just for one little sound. We already heard the other phone go off here in the previous episode, so why would I edit out another phone? I want to take these guys out from a distance, from back here actually. But, yeah, my ringtone, I had that ringtone for about a year now, and I've been meaning to change it. Problem is, though, I've been trying to change it, and I kind of can't because, well, the phone I have is it's a throwaway phone, so it's not really all that expensive, high-tech, whatnot. And whenever I try to sync that phone up with the Bluetooth that's on my computer, well, the Bluetooth adapter I had to buy, which was about $5, and it's, well, not worth $5 anymore, it seems. Can I grab this thing? Thank you. Keep on having that trouble here. But it just, for some reason, I can't get that phone to sync up to my computer anymore. It's so stupid. I wanted to change that ringtone to something else. It's been on the Mega Man 2 ringtone for over a year now, and I want to change it, but I kind of can't because I can't get the thing to connect to my computer properly. There we go. If you shoot one of the barrels, they explode, so that's something you gotta watch out for too, since these creatures like to do that. But yeah, I've been meaning to change that ringtone for a while, and I kinda can't. I need to upgrade my phone, anyways. All right, so there's not really too much left of the dungeon now. All we need to do is we just need to ride this one platform over to that bridge and cut the rope there. Which I didn't mention before. All you need to do is shoot an arrow at one of these ropes and that can cut them along with your sword. I think that's kind of a given with your sword though. But yeah, there's not too much left. I tried once before speedrunning this where if you try to fall from the platform in time, maybe you can get onto the bridge when it falls, but I don't think there's any possible way to do that. Every single time I try, I always miss and have to redo something. So I would just wait it out. In this room, there's also 2 treasure chests where, like, I think both of them have 50 rupees in them. There's one underwater you can get easily, but there's another one on a higher platform. I have no idea how you're supposed to get that on your first trip here. I don't even think it's possible to get that on your first trip. I think you have to backtrack with a later item from another dungeon. So I don't find it all that worth it. I really don't. But with these guys here, what I recommend doing is just shoot them from a distance. Don't even worry about getting up and close and personal with these guys. You can if you want, but it just makes it easier for you to kill them from a distance with your bow and arrow here. So as soon as we open this bridge, oh hey look, a bunch of enemies for us to kill. Problem is, they're extremely easy because they're one-shot enemies. Well, that should be all of them. Oh hey, what do you know, there's one more left. No, there isn't. Now you can join the rest of his friends. Being dead. Alright, so before we go into the boss room, let me just see if there's a fairy here real quick. There might be. Is there? I'm not finding any. I think this is one of the few boss rooms that don't have a fairy before it. Well, at least we got a refill on our arrows, plus I have a fairy in a bottle, so not gonna be that big of a deal. So with all that said and done, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. So, next time let's play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We're gonna go ahead and take on the boss of the Goron Mines. I'll see you guys next time.